wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside. I'm gonna howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
May to throw on second down. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
Hunter Henry. 13 yards.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Gun, here's May. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here we go. Right to the air goes Young. Rolling right. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
Bryce Young on the scramble. A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Down.
Complete to Tataroa McMillan.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Ready up.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Jennings.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and 10.
Nick Scott on the coverage.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, New England.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9.
Here goes tonight.
Throwing now is May. This is intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down.
Ready.
Now the 1st carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Rolling to the left. And he will get into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Patriots.
May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Kershawn Wharton getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
Throwing is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal.
42-yard attempt.
This a 42-yard attempt. 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Yellow, line.
Now Young. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
To throw is Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett.
Young's pass.
They get 14 on that hookup. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
Set. Ready.
Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one.
Young's pass.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Black swap.
Here's Young. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Patriots 31-yard line.
On the set.
2nd down and 8. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hut, go. Set,
Tremble
go.
comes in motion.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one not quite on target. Giving him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
Ready, set. Down.
Leggett
Black.
in motion.
95.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
Check right. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Set, ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
13 yards on the play.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go, start.
On the give, this is Stevenson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New England.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go, start. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. Got it. And the Patriots are on top. It's now 10-7.
Rams 10, Panthers 7. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Set, go.
Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready,
Tremble
ready.
comes in motion.
Red, 38.
On 2nd down, Young. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will get out in front 17-7.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, Young. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Young. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. He needed 2 and gained 6.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Carolina.
Let's go.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble.
Complete to Tommy Tremble. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Young.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Hut, go.
They'll go. Young. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's a gain of 10, and the Panther 1st down.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Robert Spillane on the tackle.
From the gun, it's Young. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready?
1st down, Carolina.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go. Yes, ready.
Moore
Go.
going in motion. On 2nd and 10, it's Young. On the move left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas.
A run here with Stevenson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa!
Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here. Between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Chargers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A third down run with Harris. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers, first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Herbert with a blitz coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Will Disley.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's Herbert once more. Hits him on the out route.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll motion Slayton left. And start on the ground here. Tracy. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson keeping it here. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out!
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
380.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So we're through one. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Fullback trying to power it across. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Delta.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Chargers push the lead to 20.
Giants nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Russ now from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down, Giants.
First down, here's Russ. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense. Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing it.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First and 10, Herbert. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 23-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Keenan Allen. Incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers with it on 4th and 10. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Giants offense all set to get started. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Wilson's pass. Complete to Tyrone Tracy.
1st down throw from Wilson. That's complete to Darius Slayton.
Wilson's pass.
Offense in the hurry up here.
To Darius Slayton.
2nd and 4. Finds the in route, complete. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He'll try to run this. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 16. He has the New York touchdown.
Complete to Wandale Robinson.
The Giants get their first point of this game just before halftime. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drop the lead back to 13.
20, Giants 7. Gano.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Houston.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Olszewski on the return.
The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Wilson on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete.
Wilson's pass.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, New York.
Wilson to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Once more, it's Wilson. He keeps it and takes off. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Tracy can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now try again with Tracy. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Wilson on the keeper. Touchdown.
The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Gano lands the point after. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Throwing now, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter.
Herbert's pass.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 47. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is cut downfield by Allen. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run with Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Herbert. Drops this one off to Hampton. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 12 in the 4th. A should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it!
The two-point conversion in 6 seconds.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First down, here's Russ. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back.
Wilson's pass.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Tyrone Tracy. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Wilson's pass.
Offense up to the line fast.
Tracy.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Wilson with it on 1st. Taking a big shot for the end zone.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
from the 40. Here comes 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Complete to number 29, Tyrone Tracy.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. He finds Slayton on the slant. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Darius Slayton.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 yards on the sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Third and goal, Wilson. to him again.
Tony Jefferson. Russell Wilson sacked.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Green 80. Green out. Black 80. Hey, what?
They'll start with a give to Harris. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Complete here to Hampton. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Green 80. Run. Set. Kappa. Set.
Staying on the ground with Harris. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
2 yards.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 50-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Green 80. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers some likely locked up the win right there. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 35. Giants 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Trying again following the sack. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's third down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This is Cox. That's Slayton. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback, and now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
He's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, I'm in. I got him. Ready?
Harris once more. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.